All right, guys, welcome into Crypto Info, Blockchain Made Easy, with your host, Frank the Crypto Tank, here on a very gorgeous Colorado morning here at 6:02 Mountain Time, Wednesday, June 11th. And today's topic is up on the board. Let me get out of the way. ISO 20022. All right, let's cover... Excuse me, let's cover just what exactly ISO 20022 messaging is. Let's first start off with the basics. What the hell's ISO? International Standards of Operations. ISO.org. I always talk about it. Just throw that sheet up on the screen. Now, hang on. And before we do that, why don't we do what we always do, just so we don't break, our, the way we do things. We don't break protocol. All right, 3.44 trillion for today's cryptocurrency market cap. And we have fear and greed coming in at 65, moving into the greed. Bitcoin in at 109, hanging in this range for the last few days or so, making a nice little bump a few days ago up to, I think, like 111 something, 111.4, whatever it did. Could have been a little higher. Bitcoin's making a little bit of a move. It's trying. It will. It's a coming. Look, nothing on the channel's financial advice. It's my opinion. And it is simply for entertainment and educational purposes only. YouTube is not held responsible or liable for anything you do with your money. Neither am I or this channel responsible for anything you do with your money. This is for educational, informational, and entertainmental purposes only. Those three things. Let's keep that in mind always moving forward, huh? Thank you. 109. 191 for a Bitcoin since the last time I spoke. That sucker moves fast. Holy shit. In both directions, right? You got 666 for a BNB coin. How evil. Is it really? Is 666 just that the carbon molecule has 6 protons, 6 neutrons, and 6 electrons in it? And it's simply the building block of life here, all that is beastly? 666. Could that be all it is? It could be. Concerning 666, that's just that. Yeah, Cardano at 71 cents, making a bump. She was at 70 cents yesterday, and Chainlink was just at about $15 yesterday morning, and it's at 15.14 now. Stellar making a little cranker, making a little move, cranking up to 28 cents, and Hedera Hashgraph at 17 cents. Enough of that shit. Who cares? Like, how stupid. Who cares? Why do I even do that? Why do I read the crypto market every day? Unless something monumental changes. Monumentous. Right? Because, like, we need to zoom out, man. Who cares about these prices so tight? Nobody gives a shit. All right. What exactly? Because it just doesn't matter. This is not about emotion. This is about just data points and numbers. And never financial advice. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And let's get back to yours truly so that we can cover ISO messaging. Oh, shit. That's why I wanted to do that. My bad. Here, let's go back to, real quick before we get into what it all is and blah, 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 blah. Let's go to, let's see. So, how about that? Bam. Oh, another big player that you never heard of in this world. It's called ISO. They're called International Standard of Operations, and they have global standards for trusted service, goods and services, or best business practices for every fucking thing on the planet. Everything. And I do mean everything. And my joke is everything from culinary to garbage removal, or surgery to garbage removal. Like, just two totally not meshing things. everything, banking, blah, 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 blah. Standards define what great looks like, setting consistent benchmarks for businesses and consumers alike, ensuring reliability, building trust, and simplifying choices, making lives easier and safer and better. Why don't we get back to what you're saying there? What does it ensure? What does it achieve by what you get? What are you guys trying to achieve? Reliability. That's awesome, and that's very important in this world. Trust. Very important in this world, too. What does the last one mean? We're funneling you in. You choose us, damn it. All right. Anyway, come on. How hilarious. What can standards do for you? Because trust, you're going to want to use everybody we endorse only. No problem. Not being a jerk. Just that's what you're saying. Yeah. What is a standard? Deep dive into words. Okay. You learn about all the standards. You can buy an ISO standard. And visit the store. So we're going to back you, ISO, with the International Standard of Operations, and we are going to back you. And if you get a go ahead and boom, 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 and you pay for it too. And believe me, anybody in the world who's somebody in these large, they use who we endorse. That's it. That's kind of how this goes, and that's what it is. See what I mean? Look at every fucking thing in the world they cover. Everything. These get broken down into subcategories as well. So they have an international standard for everything. And let's just see, out of curiosity, IT and management technologies. I think that's what that would be, right? I would think. Could be management services. Let's see. Probably data centers, or it could be coding and software. Let's see. So, top standards. And so it's, how about just this? How about just this? How about that? How about 2? Let's just do that. 50 results found. Excuse me. Financial services, universal financial service industry scheme, blah, 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 transport characteristics, ISO 20022. There's one here. They're different dates. They're different presentations. They're different parts. This is part 2. This is part 6. Speaking to different things. Different points covered. Yeah, look at all this. Interesting. I'm just kind of reading as we're going through. Okay, ISO 20022. That's their website. Anyway, ISO 20022 is basically, they're a global that particular messaging standard, right? Because look at them all. That's just for ISO. That's not even all of banking. That's just ISO standards. Holy shit. All the things we don't know until we know. It's so interesting. The first time I found that, I was like, holy shit. Like, nothing's being hidden. It's just, we're busy, and I don't have time. I got a lot going on, Frank. I don't have time. That's the answer that I get, and that's what I tell myself, too. When I don't want to do something in my head quietly, I'm just like, Frank, I got a lot going on. I can't do that shit right now. Oh, yeah, everybody does it. We all do it. Honesty is such a whatever word. Yeah, let's be honest with ourselves. How fucking stupid that I just started singing. Yeah, I'm a fun guy. Not really. It's a global messaging standard for financial communication, and it tells bank systems and institutions how to talk to each other. Okay, it's got a consistent language, a consistent format, so that banks can now talk with each other. You think they do this now. They do it clunkily and not really, and very superficially. When you send an inquiry into the pipelines, into the system, what you get back for when you send a query in and what you get back for an answer is not rich messaging data. This is rich messaging data that gives you details about the transactions. You would think that exists today. Isn't that crazy shit that it doesn't? That's so weird that this doesn't. Money is the thing that a lot of people still make lots of money on, having it be clunky and making fees in the way it moves, and that's the truth of it all. It's the thing left in this world that has yet to kick in, to overdrive with, our latest technical advancements that we have concerning software and hardware and things of the like. And the interface of the two with the human being. I'm not talking about needing to have something embedded inside or something like that. Just the usage and interface of how we use this. And the computer. I mean, come on. All right, anyway. I don't know why I get off on these tangents. I feel like it's fun. And if you can't deal, get the hell off the channel and please give me your shit in the comments so you can help the channel grow too. By the way, let's have some fun moving forward. Purpose. Basically, to finally have money, you move at the speed of light like we've had information moving. Covered that in yesterday's episode too. That's what ISO 20022 global messaging for banks is, rich messaging for banks is going to finally allow the world to achieve with money is the movement of money, the smooth, fast, quick movement of money. 3 to 5 seconds, you have a transaction move from across borders. It doesn't matter. And it doesn't matter if it's $20 million. It's free, $1 million, $10, $20 million. You wouldn't send $10. Well, you could now because it's the fees are not $30, $40 to send it per transaction. And if it fails, you still pay the $30, $40. No, now it's for pennies. Yeah, even $20 million you can send for pennies. 3 to 5 seconds. By the way, 24/7. Did I mention 24/7? Solves the Friday night dilemma. That whole thing of when you want to do tap jets, the Uber for jets for more affluent folks. On a Friday night, they want a jet. They tap jets, and they want to be able to pay for the damn thing. It's Friday night. Shit's closed. Not XRP's not closed. We all remember that was used as a point for XRP not being a security. That tap jets was customers of tap jets were, God. Easy, Frank. My mouth won't move as fast as my brain is the fucking issue. I don't know if anybody else has this issue. My brain moves so freaking fast and my mouth can't keep up. Oh boy. I'm going to break YouTube. One day I'm going to break YouTube. Yo, Real Dog, what up, dude? I keep saying Real Dog and it's Road Dog. Sorry, brother. What's up, Road Dog? All right, let's get back to it because I am being a straying son of a bitch. I need to get more focused. It is true. All right, if I'm being honest, I need to be more focused. The purpose, to replace fragmented legacy formats like Swift, MT, Fedwire, CHIPS formats. CHIPS is what they're using for their clearinghouse over in the UK. Fedwire, we use that here, and you know that. And Swift's used, I believe, all over the place. They have like 6,000 banks, Swift. Society for Worldwide Interfinancial Telecommunications, which is that clunky little messaging system that's been dominating the game since '74, with their clunky little system that's been updated barely since then. Well, not true. It's been updated a lot, but it's still, not so good. With a unified XML based language is what's used. It covers payment securities, trade services, FX, and cards. So basically, you think of it as the financial industry's version of upgrading from kind of like Morse code to a fluent email with attachments and things. Huge difference. The abilities with this rich messaging data called ISO 20022 standard, which, by the way, has to be in place for any bank that wants to play ball and send money like this by November 2025 this year. And they were going to push it back, and they did not. So that's what's happening, yo. They're doing it. It's happening. Structured data format. This is what ISO 20022 includes. It uses XML, which we know, and ASN.1, which you may have heard of before. That's what that is. I've heard of it a few times, and I'm like, what is that? And it's used for this, allowing for more detailed transaction data, who, what, when, where, why, everything. We would think we have that now. It's kind of crazy in this world. This shit's nuts that we don't have this right now. Really weird to me. Not weird. Lots of money being made on it now. Not trying to be a conspiracy guy. I just say what I see. I say what I see. Universal messaging. All right, so we've got basically 5 business domains that are covered here, and I'll pull these off and just pop these up on the board. Sorry about the squeaky mic. Oh, yeah. One day I'll have a better... In fact, I don't know. What I think should do probably is just do that that freaking mic on the thing, just so I can walk around and shit. In fact, I think I'll start doing that. Since I'm doing the whiteboard, this is kind of clunky that I'm backing up and doing this shit. Sorry, guys. Kind of annoying. But we have 5 of them. It's payments, securities, trade services, foreign exchange or FX, and cards and related services. Okay. So these are basically the 5 business domains that are affected by ISO 20022 messaging. And I'll jot them up on the board because they are important. I'll put them up in red. How about a little bigger so we can see it? So you got payments. Payments, securities, trade services. And, oh yeah, cards and related services. Okay. And those are 5 business domains affected by ISO. Boom. Okay, there you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah, we'll use the lapel mic tomorrow. In fact, I'm gonna stay the fuck out of the way. How about that, yo? How about I do that? Yeah? Is that better? Or is this better? I think it is. I'm going to do this. All right. So open standard. Basically, this open standard is developed by the ISO Technical Committee, TC68. So when we looked at that ISO website just now, and we'll hop back to that, that is this ISO website. That's who creates all these standards for ISO. And let's just see about ISO real quick. See, practical solutions for real world problems. Boy, whoa, biggest entity one of the biggest entities you never heard of. It's like the DTCC. It's like Swift, you know what I mean? Until you do this, you don't know about these. Anyway, it's maintained by Swift. So I don't know if we know that or not, but ISO, this standard, open standard, and is maintained by Swift. Open standard, it's a machine readable and rich metadata standard. Enables automation, compliance, and analytics. Great for regulators, bad for shady transactions. So it helps to keep everybody honest. We're liking it. Guidelines and rules for ISO. Message definitions, over 700 plus defined message types that are possible that could be used to describe what's happening. XML schema compliance. Messages must follow precise rules, tags, hierarchy, and data types. So, you if you're not, everybody remembers in the Tower of Babel in the Bible, right? So the confusion of language, messes everybody up. So if we confuse language, we can't communicate properly. And we don't talk the same language, we can't communicate properly, obviously. So this ensures that the same language is being used by everybody, so the mistakes don't happen, and everybody is understood by each other, all the banks talking to each other with this messaging system. pain, PACS, PACS, CAMT messages. These are messages, types of messages, common message categories, actually, used in real-time gross settlements, or RTGS, which we all have heard of doing this. Example, PACS.008 equals customer credit transfer. That's what that message means. So there are messages for everything and categories for everything that create now a language that actually allows money to move fast now. Super fast. All right, let's get back. Sorry. Let's get back to my screen. I've been on full screen or sharing screen that time. I guess I was on full screen. Oh boy, I'm getting used to it. Governance managed by the Registration Management Group, RMG, under ISO. So yeah, Registration Management Group under ISO. Oh, we can check that out too. RMG, that's who governs it. Regulations and mandates. Okay, so not law, but mandated by financial networks like SWIFT, Society for Worldwide Financial Telecommunication. Migration to ISO 20022 began March 2023. That's when all that started, the migration to it. U.S. Fedwire and CHIPS, they mandated adoption in 2025, and we tracked all this. My guys tracked all this, and we were all watching. My YouTube guys over the years. ECB's Target 2 and EBA's Euro 1. Okay, those are ISO 20022 native as of 2023. So those are different monies. Euro, I don't know what the other one is. Regulatory drivers are anti-money laundering, AML, super important, KYC, know your customer, and enhanced traceability under FATF, Basel III, and FRTB compliance. And we read the Basel III. We all know about the Basel papers mentioning XRP and XLM. Which banks must use it? All SWIFT-connected banks. I said 6,000, 11,000 plus institutions in 200 countries. And by the way, real quick, all right, I don't want to forget that point. Shit, I'll get to it. I'm not going to forget it. I don't think. All right, which banks must use it? Again, all SWIFT-connected banks, 11,000 plus in 200 plus countries. U.S. banks using Fedwire and CHIPS, that's clearinghouse Fedwire here, and CHIPS is over in the U.K. Their clearinghouse, must adopt ISO 20022 by 2025. European banks already live under Target 2 and ECB frameworks. That's for European banks. They're already live with it. Tier 1 and 2 banks globally, including JPMorgan Chase, HSBC. Pretty sure that's the largest or second largest, period. HSBC, a lot of people don't realize. They're top 5. Citibank, Bank of America, pretty sure largest or second largest, just like kind of in the U.S. Bank of America is big, but as far as the big players, they're not like that. Deutsche Bank, Santander Bank, BNP, and more. RippleNet integrated institutions. They must support ISO 20022 messaging compatibility with XRP-powered infrastructure. Those are RippleNet integrated institutions. So if you're a RippleNet, if you're using RippleNet to do this ODL, you must support ISO 20022 for message compatibility with XRP-powered infrastructure, of course, obviously. Cryptos are aligned. Which cryptos are aligned with ISO 20022? We know what they are. XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. Pretty sure it's HBAR. Is it? I'm not sure. It's IOTA, Quant, and Algo, I think. Here, let's see. Let's test me. They didn't have HBAR in there, but I'm not sure if HBAR's in, and I'm not sure. I thought ADA was ISO, was becoming ISO. But anyway, listed here in the notes are XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, IOTA, and Quant. So Important thing to note here, they're not ISO certified cryptos. We don't say it like that. ISO doesn't certify any coins. Okay. So that's an important point to note when some people say, well, they're not ISOs. And that's true. They're not ISO certified. Okay. But you heard what I read on the site, how it's said to kind of narrow down decisions for you, help you make easier decisions. Our standards that we create, our best practice standards. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't certify. Endorse? Endorse, is that a word? But these blockchains are designed to interact with ISO 200 based infrastructure. Okay, so they're set up like that. So whether they're fucking certified or not, it gives a shit. That's the way they're designed. That's the way they're meant to move. All right. I don't know why I get like that. I get so annoyed because people in the comments, some people say some dumbass shit. I don't know why I get aggravated. All right. Anyway, here's the notes on Ripple, XRP Ripple, concerning ISO. Ripple uses ISO messaging standard, obviously. We know that if you're connected with RippleNet and you're using ODL, you're certainly using this. You have to. XLM partner with IBM for cross-border remittances, and they're ISO aligned as well. And I know you guys know that. It's like Stellar Bridge, something bridge. I don't know. I forgot. Anyway, XDC's Infin network out of Singapore is built for trade finance, ISO 2002 messaging compliance. And I don't know if people realize about XDC, what the hell's going on. All those huge cargo container ships that are going in and out of London, which is the hub for the world. A couple of years ago, the King of England put into law that now instead of just being on paper and on computer systems and things, you now can put this stuff on blockchain. And XDC is doing it, and XDC is making it be that when ships come into port, you're paid in like that instead of freaking 2 weeks because you prove your shit's there. Here we go. It's on blockchain. It's done. You're not waiting. You're not losing papers. It's not clunky. This changes the entire game. I don't know if people realize they have standardized the shipping industry. So those huge container ships, containers that you see on all these ships, that has been so standardized across this entire planet. When they show up, like it's all lock and key. They all understand. It took time to do it too. They took like freaking 10 years, and the system was shitty for a while they were trying to like do this on a moving train. I don't know if people don't realize this shit, but some people do. But that's what the channel is here for, just to educate and help you understand what's going on, that you don't spend time on this stuff. So maybe I condense it and give it to you real quick like this. But yeah, that's what's going on, and XDC is handling all that shit. XDC is also handling and digitizing and putting on blockchain all the United States patents. It's freaking millions and millions a year, not to mention the backlog of going all the way back. All of them are getting put on XDC. I know I get all crazy about this shit. Like, you think XDC might be a little bit valuable? Do you see its price now? Never financial advice on the channel. Let's go over and check out XDC's price real quick, people. Let's see. XDC. Holy shit, people. Hey, people, I'm going to say this really nicely. Wake the fuck up. Wake the fuck up. Meaning, like, you don't know crypto, but you better start knowing it now. Best wake up. You don't have to. You don't have to wake up. All right, this is never financial advice, ever, on the channel. You do what you want with your money. It's not my business. I am going to pull out a calculator exercise to show what happens with XDC being at 6 cents. If I spent, not you, me, if I spent $5,000 on an XDC and got 83,333 shares, we'll give the 333 shares to the bullshit fees. So 83,000 shares of XDC. 83,000 shares of XDC. It was at an all-time high of 19 cents. Generally speaking, we can go 3x in the next bull run, at least. Which I think is a fib sequence. Can somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that? A full fib sequence, Fibonacci sequence past 19 cents, which would put it at a price of, this is not financial advice, this is a calculator exercise, that would put it at 57 cents. So 57 cents times the 83,000 shares that I have is, of course, for dropping down 5,000, that gets me $47,310. It's a calculator exercise. You put in 10, you got yourself 100. But you're not going to do that because you never listen to anything I say on this channel, because you shouldn't and you wouldn't and you don't, because nothing I ever say is for financial advice. It is simply to educate, like that calculator exercise I just did to show what would happen if any human on the planet, not you, never you, any of you who are listening, because that would be financial advice, and I don't do that on the channel. YouTube is not responsible, and neither am I, for what you do with your money, and we'll say it every fucking video because I don't want to hear any shit from idiots. All right, anyway, let's get happy. Now, let's continue on. I hope that helps you to see the light, people. Wake the fuck up. I hope I can keep swearing and not get the video not put out to anybody because I'm swearing. Because it's so fun to swear sometimes. Thanks, Road Dog. Yeah, dude, no doubt. All right, let's see what Road Dog has to say here this morning. Yeah, thanks, dude. Yep. The 4 are super powerful. Yep. No more bills of lading. You got it, dude. See, bills of this dude knows his shit. Yo, my man's paying attention. Bills of lading. Those are those papers you get at port that if they get lost, they're back up like 2-3 weeks. You don't have to deal with that shit no more. My man Road Dog's on top of it. Yeah. Oh, I'm telling you. Road Dog and others of the ilk. There's some people in this world who are on top of the shit that we're on top of and see it and see the truth of it. And again, this is never financial advice. You're going to see some people in this world that just have massive fucking wealth. Massive. Even just from this next bull run. This is my opinion. I think the next bull run, so we saw this bullshit double top last time. That was so lame. And it just pittered out and everybody remembers it. And we're like, what a disappointment. And everybody who knew, like Road Dog and me and some others, like, you know what? It's buy time, man. This shit goes down. It's buy time. And, and then you can load up with so much less dollars put down. You just get so many more thousands of shares. It's fucking nutso. It's crazy shit. I love it. The advantage that you have of being early, and we did a video on it, we'll do it again, the power of early. It's insane, the power of early. The power of getting in when it's 0.00, 5 cents versus 5 cents. It's completely different. Wait, hang on. Let's just do that just for 2 seconds, and we'll wrap up ISO and the whole thing. Hey, Road Dog, I'm really happy for you, dude. That is the way that you do it. Good job. Somebody who's paying attention and somebody who's going to get paid for it. My opinion on the channel, not financial advice. This shit's about to go ape shit. Crypto. And the whole world is going to be shocked. And everybody kind of half heard about crypto from a friend or whatever nut job they thought was a nut job, is going to go, oh, that was actually something. I remember, Road Dog was talking about that. I remember Crypto Info was talking about that shit, whatever, and they were so crazy about it, and they said they had like a lot of it and shit. They really went in on it. I thought, man, these people are crazy. Why would you go so in? Their perspective, hang on now, check it out. Their perspective, right, was, why would you go in so much on money on something that you don't even know if it's fucking real? And all I've been hearing is bad stuff about this crypto and boom, boom, boom. Their perspective, because they don't know shit about it. So in their mind, all they're thinking is, you can't drop big dollars on something like this. That's an unknown. It's for nefarious bad people. That's what they're saying. And you lose your shirt. All these people are, look at that really happened with Sam Bankman-Fried. He went to jail. This crypto stuff, what are you doing? You're crazy, Road Dog. Road Dog, you're crazy. That's what people will say to you. You know I'm right, because that's their perspective. I would say the same shit. Until one researches deeply and starts to see what crypto actually is. The truth of crypto. And why career genius tech people, developers, and the like, business folks, Brad Garlinghouse geniuses, would land on crypto as the thing they want to do. When he came from, was it Yahoo or Google? Where did Brad come from? Yahoo, Google. I don't know. These are big players in the world. They're not just going to freaking tank their career and go with crypto. They're doing it for a reason. Chris Giancarlo, oh my God, Brian Brooks, these people, former head of the OCC, Office of Control of the Currency, he's a Colorado dude. Is he Coinbase? I think he was Coinbase CEO. Come on, these people are not going to do this shit if crypto is dumb and stupid, like all of it. You know what I mean? There's bad in everything. People, wake up. Oh my God. Road Dog says done buying, and when you're done buying, so am I. My bags are packed. That means we fucking did it the right way, dude. And I'm saying, Road Dog, I don't know who you are, but I'm saying, dude, thumbs up to you because you freaking did it the right way. When you're done buying, you're done. You're done. I'm done too. I've been done for a while. Why and how? Because the power of early. Because here's what happens. If somebody goes, let's say they want to do a total of, let's say they want a total, it's not a lot of money, but let's say somebody wants to drop 20 grand. It's not, in the grand scheme, it's not that much. Somebody wants to drop 20 grand on all four of those. All right, let's just say they want to drop, let's cut this down. Let's say they want to drop 40 grand total. They want to choose XDC, XLM, XRP, and HBAR, those four. If they wanted to take, let's say, 20,000 total, 40,000 total. So they're going to take 10K for each one. 40,000 total is not that much in the end. 10K for each one. Well, if they get it at, let's say, the 6 cents, they're able to get 166,666 shares. But that's at 6 cents. Now, here's the thing. At 0.006 cents, you're able to get 1,666,666. That's the difference. 1 million versus 166,066. That's the difference of early. Getting at 6 cents and 0.006 cents. It's crazy shit. And if you get in at 60 cents, which is a lot later, you're only getting 16,666. It's still a lot, but I mean, come on. It's still a lot because not financial advice, but if that's, let's say, that's XDC, and I'm saying XDC is going to at least $250, $500 a share. Boy, Road Dog, you are going to be a happy son bitch. I'm telling you, and so am I, and so are people who did the right thing with this and found out early enough. Now, we're late, right? Because people who found out back in 2015, 16, 17, and then they just, 2017, they just did their thing. God bless them, did well. I'm done. Sorry, done with the calculator. The power of early. It's freaking crucial shit, you guys. Early is crucial. All right, yeah, and patience is crucial, Road Dog, no doubt about it, dude. Yeah, the patience. It's not. That's why I don't like covering the markets every day. I feel like people expect it and people want it, and it's something that newcomers want to see. They come in and they're like, what are the prices today? It's like, man, pull up your own market cap, dude, or your CoinGecko. I don't fucking watch this shit every fucking day. It's so stupid. Just zoom out on this shit. Buy the shit out of it and zoom out. Is the way I approach it, and that is not financial advice. That's the way I approach it. Yeah, dude, no doubt, Road Dog. We should, man. Some of these people who know their shit, Road Dog, you should give me your. You should let me know what the extent is of your crypto knowledge. And we should do an off-air chat, dude. And then you should come live on the channel because I got a couple people that I'm going to bring on that have been in the comments and shit. You probably have seen it that are just crazy. I'm sorry I'm not talking to you. I'm looking at my computer thinking I'm talking to you. Yeah, dude, let's definitely need to have a beer, and we need to get you on the channel. But let's talk privately first, and let's just see like what you're about and stuff. I'm gonna have a couple of my people from the community come on the channel. I think that's a cool twist. We're gonna have some other people come on too, higher profile folks as well. But yeah, I think we should do that. Yeah, let's connect offline, dude. I don't know how we do that, but and then we'll get your ass on the channel from where you are, with like a live or something. I feel like that'd be fun. Let me know what you think about that. All right, here we go. And thanks for supporting and tuning in early. We covered XDC, built for trade finance. Algo, ISO partnered institutions are testing integrations already with Algo. Excuse me. And how funny that Gary Gensler, little boy, went on and talked shit and did his thing against his so-called buddy Silvio Micali over there at MIT, creator of Algo. And he's like, I don't know. Yeah, and then you see him in the video, and he's like, way back, and he's like, Uber or something could run on this, like Algo could run on Uber could run on it, and then he's like suing him and shit. What a joke! It's all a game. It's all a game. Yeah, cool. Good stuff, Road Dog, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Please do. ISO partner institutions are testing integrations. IOTA, Internet of Things. So, like, you're on the internet and shit's connected in the world. It's kind of creepy without being on the internet. It's weird. Internet of Things. You don't need connection to the internet, yet devices and shit and vehicles are connected and talking to each other. That's the Internet of Things. It's very interesting and very cool. A little bit creepy when you connect that with AI, because now you can kind of see the Matrix thing from the Matrix movies. It's like, they can't be talking to each other and stuff. They're not online. Yeah, but they got the Internet of Things. They don't need a network connection. They're running the Matrix without it. Ooh, I'm so weird. Quant, Overledger can bridge legacy systems to ISO 20022. That's what Quant, that's its involvement with ISO. So the Overledger can bridge legacy systems to ISO 20022. So the existing financial legacy systems. And Quant, basically, we know is quantum computing, just real quick. And it basically, I feel like I should just say what each one is. And a lot of beginners on this channel, yeah, Quant is kind of like the quantum layer of security for all of these other in the payment system. It's kind of like the quantum security layer for the new quantum financial system. Payment system. I think that's a good way to say it. And I think I'm right. And if I'm wrong on anything, a lot of the shit I spit off my knowledge, top of my head, so I could be wrong about certain things. I'm usually pretty good, though. Sometimes I'll have to kind of AI check myself as well. So let's end this thing. You got key points concerning why this all ISO thing matters to crypto. Interoperability, regulatory bridge, Ripple's advantage, and future proofing. These are the 4 key points. Interoperability enables banks to interoperate with DLTs or distributed ledger technologies and smart contract platforms using structured, readable data. I mean, that's crucial, because then you got like Proppy or something that's tokenizing real estate, and you got other companies, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that all is interoperable with all these other DLTs, particularly the XRP ledger. Regulatory bridge, the second thing, standardizes messaging. That's essential for crypto to bank settlement pathways to actually have this seamless flow of messaging talk. Basically, yeah. Yep. And open 24/7. Standardized messaging is essential for crypto to bank settlement pathways. And there's nothing more crucial than that. Those have to be open and working. Ripple's advantage, XRP, is one of few cryptos already integrated into ISO's 20022 networks via RippleNet. And there will be more too. And thank you, by the way, for subscribing. Thank you. Overflowing blessings. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, and welcome. And what a great name. And that is what the world is to me and to us, an overflowing of blessings. Yes, the bad things do happen, but when compared and knowing that we're not owed anything or entitled to anything in this life, every breath was a blessed gift from the Lord God. And my goodness, looked at it that way, everything is a blessing. Is it not? We are so blessed, man. We are. All right, we're good. Finalist future proofing. Cryptos that aren't ISO ready may be left out of regulated financial rails. And I think that's what's happening. Yeah, you're welcome. Road Dog. I'm out, dude. I'm out. We're ending this thing. Yeah, crucial stuff. Let me give you a final bottom line on this, ISO 20022. If the cryptos that speak the language are in, the cryptos that don't are not going to participate in integrating this new DeFi with TradFi system, this new quantum financial system. And I think we all know that. And I think that's why those who saw early on said, I know everybody says these, they're not shit. They're not worth anything, these ISO coins. You know, XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo. I'm saying HBART. I'm saying ADA too, by the way. But anyway, we're just going to have to see. But those of us who loaded up on them, kudos to you. Never financial advice on the channel. Please tap that like and subscribe if you like what we're doing here. I'm getting better and better. The channel just started. I'm trying to be more smooth, more streamlined. I will be. I'm sorry for the annoying transitions that I do and everything, and I'm getting better and better. I've even seen it the past few days. So please bear with me. I'm going to give you some stellar stuff to watch moving forward here on the channel. And please don't forget to tap our link below if you want to check out Caleb and Brown. Yes, it helps us to do that. And yes, I do use them, so full transparency. They're awesome. My wife and I have been using them for over a year now. Anytime I have a question, I call and I get my broker on the phone. I'm not kidding. When it comes time to cash out, you guys have these larger dollar amounts. You might want to be thinking about a Caleb and Brown, because these exchanges, I'm saying, like Uphold, Coinbase, they freaking crashed last time, and we didn't have our bull run. You know what I mean? What the hell do you think's going to happen this next time? This shit's going to crash, you guys. When you need to cash out at the height, when your shit's high. Oh, and it doesn't crash when the shit goes back down. Now you're going to cash it out, make less money. Never financial advice. Would you think about that? Sorry. Would you see? I'm a little new. I smacked my head into the mic. Would you think about that, please? Caleb and Brown, you can offload frickin' 500 grand at once in one pop. Never financial advice. This is education. You find out for yourself about Caleb and Brown. And I'm going crazy because I care about you guys too. I'm not responsible for your financial doings. I'm here to educate. So if I can educate, it means I can be a caring person. And if you listen to me, wonderful. If you don't, maybe not so wonderful, but not my responsibility. I wish you the best in this whole game. I hope you're enjoying the entertainment-only value of this channel, and we are going to catch you try to do 6 a.m. Mountain Time with the live, and we also have our long content and our short coming out every day. So thank you guys, and I will check you next